Yo, it's cool times. Gang gang to my cats, sub to all my ducks. Cheap NFT mints are the subject of today's video. Nothing I talk about in this video is over zero point 0.1 ETH, so great entry points. And I've been trying to find like the next Doodles, the next team with great art, a proven track record that could push up to a 2 to 3 ETH floor. It's very hard to come by. It's tough to find the next Doodles. I just saw the CEO of MoonPay just bought a Doodles, but we're going to try to find some great team and artist at a cheap price today. The first one I want to talk to you guys today about is Cool Man's Universe. And no, this is not my project. He kind of stole my name. Just kidding. But Cool Coffee Dan is the artist of Cool Man's Universe. This is a new NFT project coming up. And like I said, with Doodles, with their artist, Burnt Toast, he was already an established artist and they already had a crypto native team set. This is why I'm bullish on Cool Man's Universe, because if we look at the artist, Cool Coffee Dan, not Cool Times, Cool Coffee Dan, he's got a great track record. He's definitely very well known. You see his art has attracted 3 million followers on TikTok and 2.5 million on Instagram. So he's got a great proven track record. And the art is already acting like an NFT. Like, it's really cute, kind of memeable art here. And he's bringing this universe to the NFT space with Cool Man's Universe. And I think it's really easy to get on a whitelist right now. There's some contests going, but the Discord is open. It's not one of these projects like Doodles or Thingdoms where you have to fight and claw and like make your grandmother sell an NFT for you or something to get into the whitelist or get into the Discord. It's open right now. I think it's pretty easy to get in. Great, cheap access point for you to get in. And I'm saying cheap, not because of the quality of the project, just because the access point to a great team and what I think is a great artist. So we'll just scroll down here and we'll see some of the drop details. They're gonna have 4,000 whitelist spots. You can get 2 mints per whitelist spot. So that's coming later this month, 12/17, 12/18. It's a 0.095 mint price, which kind of reminds me of like whenever you saw like those Billy Mays like infomercials as a kid. He's like, it's $9.99. It's not 1 ETH. It's 0.95 ETH, but we're talking about cheap NFT mints today. And I think this project, at least with the artist, the pedigree here, with the really cute kind of familiar art here, a 0.095 ETH price, you're probably going to be able to 2x that at the very least. But when you look at these really cute Cool Mans here with the Crocs, I think that these have a huge lifespan here. And I don't know if it's the deep wallets or the deep connections, but they did do a space yesterday with my guy, Andrew Wang. So they're really connected with influencers in this space, which is super important because you need that big influencer pump at one point, you know, to really push you over the edge. But yeah, I just want to take you to the website here because basically you're going to have these different avatars, these little Cool Mans. Think of them as like your cool cats or, you know, your Doodles, and they're all going to exist in this universe. It kind of reminds me of like a Super Mario style universe. This is Donut World here, which looks really fun. And I mean, I love the art and these are cute and cuddly, like I said. But there's going to be more worlds here. Dino World, there's another world coming. So I like the idea. You have these common avatars being used in these different multiverses. I don't know if these are going to eventually turn into play to earn games or, you know, different metaverses, but he has the avatars down. He's got the characters down. They're specifically him. They're uniquely his brand, and he's bringing them to different worlds here. So a project that I'm pretty bullish on because of the influencer connections, because of the cute, accessible art, and he's got a huge following. I mean, it's not just like, oh, he's got a huge YouTube following. He's got a following because of this character, because of the art. So if you want to look at more of the information about this project, go to coolmansuniverse.com to get all the information there. And then I want to bring you to another project, Doodle Noodles. But before we get to that, I just want to say, I want to stop here and say, pew, pew, that subscribe button, because it helps so much. Once I get to 10K subscribers, I'm quitting my day job and going full-time sniping. I'm going to be like Bradley Cooper in American Sniper. I'm going to be like Mark Wahlberg in Shooter. I'm just going to be like on the 4th, 5th floor of an apartment building, and I'm just going to be pewing OpenSea full-time, giving you guys all the alpha you need. So make sure you subscribe, like this video, because why not? Just like it. I mean, do it. And also comment below, because I pretty much respond to every comment. So if you have any questions below, drop them right there. But Doodle Noodles, has a great team behind it. So it's a cheap entry point like we talked about and a great team. That's kind of the focus of today's video. So Doodle Noodles actually came to my attention because somebody we had on this channel before, Josh Ong, or Beijing Dao on Twitter, is the community manager of Doodle Noodles. And I think it has solid art, but really it's the team behind it that makes me feel like this is not going to be a rug. They're trying to build something cool here. And yeah, they're trying to build a ramen brand. So apparently if you buy one of these NFTs, you'll get sent like physical ramen noodles because they're trying to build a ramen brand. So this is kind of interesting and probably something we'll see more of in the future as Pepsi gets in this space, as Adidas, as big brands get in the space. What if we reverse engineer that? What if a brand try to start off as an NFT and then work their way out? Obviously, we see Cool Cats are doing their own merch, Bored Ape doing their own merch and games. But what about a food brand? So Doodle Noodles doing ramen noodles and birthing that out of these NFT characters is really neat. And, you know, you'll be able to be a part of that community. So cool artwork here, but kind of an interesting idea, I think, just to have like a food brand start as an NFT and then go from there. So if you're interested in this project, Doodle Noodles, like I said, it's got a really good team. You're not going to get rugged on this project. They're opening a ramen and merch store in the sandbox. So if you want virtual noodles, if you don't actually want to eat noodles in real life, like me, like who cares about having a full balanced dinner when I can have virtual noodles in sandbox? That sounds gang. But they're working on some space in the sandbox. Great team, like I mentioned. And it's a really cheap entry point, like I said. So you have a lot of time to catch up for this. December 27th, mint. For pre-sale, December 29th. So right after Christmas, you'll guys get your money from mom and dad and the grandparents, and maybe you'll get a Doodle Noodle. So definitely want to look out for 0.06 ETH mint price. So again, a 2x is probably likely on this one. I want to talk about another project. It's called Ghost of Frank Dukes. And I want to compare and contrast this project to another one that just came out recently, which was Castle Kids Colin Tilley's project. So Colin Tilley was somebody who was, you know, people were hyping up. You know, he did music videos for Justin Bieber. He did music videos for these people. You know, I might be completely wrong about Castle Kids. This is the first time I'm talking about it on my channel, but that art was terrible. That art looked like literally Burger King style artwork. So I want to show you a project from somebody who's in the music space that actually took their time and is not as hyped as Colin Tilley, but could provide more value. So this is kind of an underrated play. I don't know that this is going to 10x or whatever, but I really kind of like this project because it seems to add real value. So Ghost of Frank Dukes, it's going to be a project that is audio and visual artworks, and you can see just the artwork itself. It's really cool. It kind of reminds me of like Xcopy, some of that digitally native crypto art. So really kind of cool here. And oh man, you know I'm a sucker for a trailer. Weekend, Drake, yeah, okay. Celebrities, who cares? But let's look at the art here. I like the music already. That's a great way to integrate music and a visual experience. It's kind of a vibe, honestly. So like I said, this is like really cool Xcopy style artwork. It's not these static PFP pictures. Like artwork alone is really cool. And then when you add the music aspect of it, it's so important. So who is Frank Dukes? Ghost of Frank Dukes. He's definitely very involved with Aiden Colin in the Heart Project community. But as somebody who, like myself, who's just really into music, into pop culture, he's a big producer. I just think his producing credits are a little bit more impressive than some of the other people we've seen get into this space. But yeah, let's just look at some recent stuff. Jonas Brothers, J Balvin, bunch of Post Malone singles, The Weeknd, you know, J. Cole, Drake. So yeah, he's definitely somebody who's huge in the music industry. And like I said, his art, his project is going to be really cool art mixed with original music. And we don't see a lot of great music projects. So let's say a year from now, this ends up being one of the great early music projects. You have to say, thank you, Bradley Cooper. Right now, it's really under the radar, really not something you need to like urgently stay alert for. But like, yeah, we even see some Heart people talk about this. It kind of reminds me of a Heart Projects type deal. So really cool community, great artist, actual value in my opinion. Last thing I want to talk about on today's video, guys, it's not something you can mint, but something to watch out for, because this channel is all about giving alpha to my friends. Because I tell you, I text all my buddies from high school and college and people I've met in my 20s, and I text family members about this NFT space, and oh, it's so crazy, you have to get into it, it's awesome, and they don't care. They don't give a fuck at all. So I just have a little bit of alpha here, and I have no one to give it to, so I'm going to give it to you guys. I'm going to give it to my friends, my sniper gang. Genies. This is a company that's been around for a while now in the crypto space. And when I say a while, I mean it like May of this year. They've probably been making a lot of moves, but this is a company that is probably going to revolutionize avatars in the metaverse. And I want to make you guys aware of them, because I got some alpha that this week Genies is going to be announcing something big. I don't know if that means it's an NFT marketplace, an NFT collection. I have no idea what this announcement's going to be, but I've really believed in this team, this project for a long time. Shouldn't even say project, because it's not a project. I really believe in this team for a long time, and I think they're about to do something big. They have huge collaborations, and basically Genies are all these, they're just avatars made for the metaverse. They're fully customizable, which will probably be a lot more popular in the metaverse. Like that girl on Instagram you've been talking to for months, she's probably not going to want to be a cyber Kong in the metaverse. She's probably not going to want to be a Bored Ape in the metaverse. She's going to want something fully customizable, not something like very pixelated. She's wanting something fully customizable, almost like those little Snapchat or iPhone avatars, to be her avatar in the metaverse. And that could go for your guy as well. Like TikTok influencer Lil Huddy. You can see this is what their avatars are going to look like. They're full length. They have fully customizable outfits. I can switch out the shoes, the pants, the big drip on the jacket there. So yeah, they're just partnering with a lot of big influencers, and you can see these are probably what avatars in the metaverse look like. So if you guys are like fully convinced that, oh my God, this NFT I'm going to buy is going to be like in the metaverse, it's probably not. It's probably going to be this. And they've had some really bullish news come out recently that they're going to be doing avatars for all of Universal Music Group artists. Universal Music Group is like the biggest recording industry conglomerate in the world. So they have huge announcements. They've been in Forbes. They have the collaboration with Universal Music Group. You can even see here, what is that? Is that Quavo? That's J Balvin. That's Lil Huddy. So they're trying to make these avatars for big artists. And what I'm just doing here right now is I'm letting you know what this company is, boys, so you can start cleaning your sniper rifle out. Make sure to wipe the scope. Get a little helmet on if you need to. We're dropping in this week. Apparently, there's going to be a big announcement. Maybe it'll be next week, but watch out for Genies. These are fully customizable PFP project, PFP collectibles. And if there's a project coming out, or if there's a marketplace they're dropping, I want to be ready, and I want my gang to be ready. So lock in, boys. Big week, and we can't miss anything. So turn those post notifications on, subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment below, say pew pew, say what's up, comment on one of these projects. Which one do you think is going to pop off the hardest? I'd love to know. But what we all have to do now is just get together, put your right arm up, and say gang, gang.